So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So bring it on.
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there will be massive, and there's going to be a big responsibility on both captains to keep the players in check. We need talkers to ensure that everyone plays the game and not this occasion.
And that gets things running.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls, the attack.
Calibuendo! Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Now it's Ramos. That has been slung wide. Tese has been included in the starting lineup. Does he have a key role to play here, Jim?
Well, first and foremost, Peter, he's a solid defender. Never one to lose his man or get too distracted on something else, but he's also a very good footballer, more than capable of starting a counter-attack by picking out a telling pass from the back.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Hakimi. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
He's a sharp little ball here. Hernandez. Barcola. Fabian Ruiz. Tese. And De Ketelara. Ronaldo cuts out the pass. Barcola. And he's managed to get free. Real chance here. Now the delivery. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. Oh, he's been caught napping. De Ketelara did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Looking for the run. He's in a great position here. De Ketelara, and it's Yarmolenko. Well-timed, excellent interception. And the shot! Oh, it's hit the post! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
So we're still where we started right now. Now it's Ramos. Tries to play it through. Sillerson claims comfortably. Mayulu. Lee Kang-in. Now it's Kalimwendo. And this is Yarmolenko. He's on it, can he get away? Now it's Yarmolenko. He's going for goal! Oh, he's been caught on it here. In towards the back. Yarmolenko! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Barcola, he has found the way through. Now the ball in. There's the header! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
And that's a good... Oh, shooting chance! And that's a tidy finish. They're level in a trice.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
We're looking at a different game now.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Tries to pass it through. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Lofted. Oh, good effort! He will be livid with himself.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Beraldo picks it up from the goal kick. And here's Ramos. It's Ruiz. Mayulu, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Searching pass he's played there.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Kalimwendo. Now it's Yarmolenko. And he was quick to react. And we've reached half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1. Hostility. There's the shot! Goal! Monaco! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. One moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need...
And the finish! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
Fabian Ruiz. Neymar. Rabiot. Yarmolenko. Tacho spots it and intercepts. Lee Kang-in. Rabiot pinches it off him. Now it's Ramos. Played into space. Lee Kang-in. Lee Kang-in! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, such a fabulous run, and he was fully intent on rounding it off in some style. Great strength, wonderful skill, terrific balance, but he seems to have rushed the finish.
Yarmolenko being watched hawkishly here.
Peter, I can't stress enough the need to get to this fella quickly. They can save themselves a whole lot of hassle.
And he is dashing away. Brilliantly cut out. Guerrero.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
And here's Ramos. Played out to the left flank. Now it's Barcola. He's had it taken off him.
Paris Saint-Germain really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort...
Can he finish? Zabani gets it clear.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 19. À sa place, le numéro 14. Changement.
Shapes to shoot! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Monaco really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Barcola, who does have an assist to his name. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And no, that was never going to make it. Monaco perhaps contemplating their next change here. Well, played right into his path. Chance! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, what has happened here? And a chance! And a neat finish. The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So the lead now is 2.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Can he finish? And yes, it's there! And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Après 74 minutes de jeu par le numéro 9.
So we have further activity on the bench here.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Le numéro 7.
Shifting momentum, perhaps.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of it.
It's Ben Yedder! It's a loose ball. Oh, it's a great ball here.
Monaco clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 21. À sa place, le numéro 25.
Hakimi. Ben Yedder is onto this. Ben Yedder! And there's a goal! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Le numéro 21.
Monaco go up by 2 and are looking good.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Hakimi. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. And he's running through. Doué gets into a good position. Neymar. And it's Rabiot. Oh, it's Ben Yedder. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Great vision. Threads one in.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
And here's Doué. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Real chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now this could be a chance. He is through here. Fabian Ruiz plays it through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Trippier. Now Pulisic. Aims beyond the defence.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Now it's Neymar. Shot a goal! Ah, he's given it away. Good ball, good take. And the shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Mendes can clear it away. Has a look up and he's rising! Goal! Oh, but the flag's up.
Yeah, just fractionally late, but it's the right call.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. And there goes the final whistle. Monaco have done it. Happy in the knowledge that they've taken maximum points. Mission accomplished.